executive director of Love Never Fails, a nonprofit dedicated to the education, rehabilitation, and protection of youth in California. As an organization, we are focused on the issue of the sexual exploitation of young people and believe that the schools which utilize the Love Don't Hurt abuse prevention program will reduce the likelihood that their student body will be exposed to this terrible crime. Love Don't Hurt is a middle and high school abuse prevention program primarily focused on grades 6 to 9. We've chosen to focus on this age range and the topic of abuse based on 3 statistics. The first stat comes from the Department of Justice, who has shared with us that the average age of a person who is sex trafficked in the U.S. is 12 to 14. For this reason, we are targeting children ages 11 to 14. The second stat, also from the DOJ, demonstrates a correlation between abuse and sex trafficking. 65 to 95% of those who were trafficked were abused as children. And according to DePaul College of Law, 88% of those who exploit others were also abused as children.
I was sexually abused when I was younger, and so it's really hard for me to hear about it and learn about it because it brings up the past, and I really try not to think about it. So that the kids that I teach, it can happen to them, or the kids that I could have one day, it might happen to them. It could happen to anybody, like it happened to me, and it could happen by anybody, even a family member. And it's the scariest thing ever to know that a family member can just do something like that to you. So, it's really good that we're in high school and we're learning about it. And so.
The last statistic is from the U.S. Department of State, and it's given us quite a sense of urgency. They've stated that the sex trafficking of children is the second largest industry in our country and is expected to surpass the #1 crime, the selling of narcotics, by 2014. Because of this, we're compelled to proactively address the growing industry by identifying and addressing abuse as one of the root causes for exploitation. Love Don't Hurt is a 3-step abuse prevention program that has been reviewed and approved by the California Department of Education as a means of satisfying California health education requirements. The steps are as follows. Step 1, the Love Don't Hurt orientation. This module is fairly dynamic, applicable to most age ranges and class sizes. It is 60 to 75 minutes in length, and it's an introduction to abuse.
And I've also learned that there's multiple places out there that can help you if you're in a time of need and you feel like you need to run away or run from your problems. You also have help hotline.
If the group's administration believes that they would benefit from a more in-depth education or touch on this topic, Step 2 is initiated, which is called the Academy. The Academy consists of 6 modules, which are 1 to 2 hours long.
And I learned that there's a lot more risks and takes and facts about more that is out in the world than I didn't know before, and I didn't understand before.
After the students graduate, we will move on to Step 3, which we call the Kick It Clinic. Each month, Love Never Fails will have open office hours for students to visit, receive current information, share a meal, do fun activities, and so on.
And this quote is more negative towards women because it explains in one simple sentence that men think we belong in the house and are weak, but in reality we're just as strong as men.
Join us as a school administrator, community leader, educator, or concerned parent. Together we can make a difference for a child in need.
Her poem is called Courage. Maybe she just didn't know, or maybe she forgot, but when she had realized it, she found herself more caught. She couldn't understand the web she found herself in, torn between what she had and what she always wanted. Too confused to move and too scared to make a shout, she just stood there till someone noticed and decided to help. But the first step was not them, it was her and her pen. She answered a survey and help came right there and then. After a few months, she had learned so many things, like how to keep spiders away and how to sort her feelings. But the biggest lesson was not what she learned from them, it was what she learned from herself when she wrote with her pen.